What are they doing now?
Last week, however many
Or working. Is that considered a name? Not dancing?
looks like.
Are they dancing out there? Not surprised.
She knows what it is.
Yesterday I gave you today's word, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Good. Okay. Excellent. That's where I did. Trip lays there,
job.
so I'm used to, if you see me doing this, it's because I'm used to walking around him. I actually sat down on the floor
Not
and
just a pile of
petted him.
stuff.
And he rolled over on his back.
Aww.
On his belly, yeah.
Cute.
I just
I'm
love
not
him.
He's so
Oh,
fun.
I am.
He's
I
so
just
lovable.
love him.
I have 3 chihuahuas and I hate them all.
Well, you need to get
Well, I
good
had,
bulldog.
I had a sheepdog mix that I had since
Oh.
like I was like 2 years old, but he died when I was 14,
Mm.
and ever since then I've hated
Yeah.
dogs.
Yeah, the same thing with my
It's
dad.
the best
That's
dog
sad
ever.
when you
Never gotten
experience
a
that,
dog.
yeah.
Yeah.
I understand that.
I
We have a big dog and a little dog.
We've had so many dogs, but the only one I've ever really liked was Rocky, and when he died, I was just like, I hate you all.
We go into rabbits.
We've also had geckos and snakes and lizards
Ooh,
and
no.
fish and turtles and frogs and hamsters and gerbils.
And they all died. Oh. Yeah?
No,
Yeah.
some of the lizards we took back to Florida because we brought them home from Florida.
You guys brought like a disease
I
or
don't really
something.
like reptiles as pets, no.
Not even like a little garden snake? No, they're so cute.
We
No.
had a
Oh my gosh, no,
They're
there was
not
a garden
cute.
snake behind
my
our,
brother
our
has a
piano.
In our 5th grade class
They're
at
so
St.
cute.
Vincent's,
They
we
can
had
hurt
one
you.
that was like,
They're
and
adorable.
his
We
name
just
was
call
Blake,
animal
and he
control.
was like the cutest thing ever. He was
I was
so
late. I was
cute.
late to kindergarten because
And they had the like
you're,
yellow
okay, you're more afraid of
thing
it
that
than
like our dad, they like that one scared me.
I just,
I couldn't hold him.
My
Okay.
brother has a boa, and her name is Yeva.
he has one right now?
Yeah.
In his leg room at your house?
Well, he moved out of my house, but yeah, it used to live in our house.
Ew.
Were you scared?
No,
Okay, I can't stand
I
those
just-
because they can actually try and eat people.
it was a baby one though,
Oh.
so it wasn't big enough
That's
to eat.
disgusting.
I know, but
What's
I
he
don't-
gonna do when he has a huge 7-foot snake in his house?
There are so
Gonna
many of
live
those.
it.
Wild.
There are so many of those for sale on Craigslist, people getting rid of them.
They just like
Boas.
put them out in the.
Well, it
forest and
can't-
then they
that
it
is
just-
can't
not-
grow super big. If
Well,
it's in a
it'll
small
die
cage, though.
if they
No,
if you
there's
put it
no
out in
way
the wild.
any kid of mine is ever going to be allowed to have a snake or a reptile.
Well,
No.
Since he moved out, my mom doesn't care.
Oh my god.
He wants to get another one too. But he lives with my cousin and one of his friends. He lives with 2 Trevors.
Seriously?
Yeah.
2 Trevors.
And your mom and dad were okay with him having a boa constrictor in the house? I'd be terrified that would get
No,
loose.
if he has 2, then they can
My
have
mom loved to
babies.
hold it. Spencer just like sat on
She
the couch
did?
like watching TV with it, like rolling around
Did
his
he get
arm.
the
and-
teeth taken out?
And did you sit in the same room with it?
Should get it defanged.
I didn't. I was never home when he did that. But he would just sit
That's
there
even
like, with
worse.
it. My mom would take it out of its cage and like bring it down while she like does her work and like have it on her
Really?
head. Yeah.
You
My,
guys.
my mom and Sabrina and Spencer all loved it. They would just play with it like a
And
like
it
their
didn't
little
like,
cow.
it didn't ever do anything.
What if it bites them? Is it poison?
Well, it doesn't bite.
No, boas, they
Like-
strangle
Oh,
you.
they don't bite. Okay.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Like there's a picture of him like her like on his head.
Okay, no.
Spencer's girlfriend Holly would always play with it when he was like he was at work. She'd always randomly be at her house.
I feel like she kind of looked at
She
from
did.
the stories I've heard.
It's weird. I saw her yesterday. I was
Well,
like,
you
I
gotta
haven't
make
seen you in
life
like a week.
interesting. Have a huge constrictor snake.
Put it right here, Holly,
Sorry, I forgot to do my
when you're ready.
I just leave them on the ground and I'll give them to you.
As long as you're turned over.
That's probably get these off. Are we gonna have like a test or an essay or a project?
Yeah, you're probably gonna have a test. I was thinking about that. Probably a written test. Multiple choice questions and some short answer. Either that or a paper. Oh, you want me to do a project? I'm leaning towards the test. For your final exam, it'll probably be, Hamlet might be an option for your final exam. I'll give some options for the final.
So like I could do a project then.
Possibly, yeah. Yeah, I may say of all of the novels we've read this year, pick one and do some kind of representation off of it. Okay, so. It's so hard to decide because I need to have you write, but at the same time, everybody likes projects and then
Writing's just not my strong suit. I like to
that's
do
why I like you to do
projects.
it more. So when you get to college.
Because I just missed art class, so I like to do projects.
Yeah, I understand. Okay.
You're more right brain than left brain.
More of the mathematical.
That's left brain.
I don't know time.
Yeah, I'm not.
The more creative, non-writing, more numbers.
See, I'm the more creative, but with writing, not numbers.
Yeah, my sister, when she was little, liked to write so much. Like, she has these random stories written out, and I'm like, what did you think of this and why?
Isn't it amazing how you can, have the same parents, the same genes, but just be so different?
My sister and I are that way. We're polar opposites.
Yeah, I look at my two daughters and I'm like,
We could not be more different.
yeah, that's how they are too. Even in their looks, really.
Me and my
They're-
sister
I mean-
don't look alike at all.
Yeah, the only thing they really have in common is the blonde hair, blue eyes, but
Maybe not Ashton.
totally different builds. even.
When I tell people that she's my younger sister, they're like, what? I thought she was a friend. I'm like, no. Literally, we don't look alike at all, other than we both have brown hair.
Now, do you and Caleb have same interests?
We're actually pretty similar.
Are you?
Mm.
Same kind
For
of
most.
grades, same strong points, like,
He likes more of the lit and writing, and I like math. Well, he doesn't really like math as much,
Mhm.
but yeah.
mm-hmm,
But our
Yeah, but-
personalities are pretty similar.
yeah. How about you and Megan?
Our personalities are really similar, but I'm definitely more math science and she's more, we're like totally opposite
Yeah.
in that sense. She
Yeah.
loves writing.
Interesting. And now, Marnie, you and Hannah you're both readers, I know that.
I'm much better at that.
Yeah, well, I remember when I had her in class when we did Wuthering Heights, do you guys remember? She had Wuthering
She read it
Heights done.
3 times before
I'm
we
like, what?
Yeah, she read it like 3 times before we even finished it.
She was done.
And I was like,
way
is this
before
book
everybody
over
else.
yet? And she's just like, what? And I'm
Yeah.
like,
She's really good in that aspect, I don't know, I was always jealous of her because she could write really good things, and I don't know. She was very street smart, she put things together, she put 2 and 2 together, so it's okay, I'm just mathematical.
Are you good in that?
For the most part, I enjoy it some of the time, except
They say people who are good in music are stronger in math, but that didn't work for me. I mean, I was in the band forever and I played piano forever, but my brain never made that connection to the math. So, I loved accounting though. I got straight A's in accounting, that kind of math. That made sense to me. But when you get into imaginary numbers and X and Y and all that, I'm like, they're imaginary, leave them alone. They don't want to be found. Okay. All right, let's see if we can continue to finish this up. We're on 136 and 137.
Oh, can I ask a question really quick?
Sure, yeah.
On the study guide, it says, how has he escaped Rosencrantz and Guildenstern? What will happen to them, why? And I know we read that, but I didn't quite understand what was going on there.
What number is that, hon?
47, the back page.
How has Hamlet escaped Rosencrantz and Guildenstern? What will happen to them and why? Anyone want to answer that?
Oh my gosh.
I'm guessing the king's not happy.
Did you
with
read
them.
ahead?
She
What?
read ahead
On
on
the
the study guide.
Yeah, don't tell us.
I mean, you,
Yeah, shh.
Don't say anything.
Yeah.
but you're looking at 47.
I
You
know,
can't
I know.
really.
Right.
I'm
That's
guessing
why I
the
have a couple.
king's not very happy with them, but my guess
Did we read that
is...
part yesterday?
There was a part where it
Like
had
they
a
talk
line with their names in them, but I couldn't find it either.
they never actually speak.
It doesn't really say much.
I've already looked at
I
it.
know.
Let's-
You have. You can't help yourself.
I just wasn't sure if I missed it or...
I knew I saw it.
I don't, let's
There's
keep
only-
reading.
Okay, maybe it's still coming.
Yeah, without
Okay.
me saying anything, let's
Okay.
keep reading it. Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are really, they're kind of famous characters. They go on, there's like references to them like in life. Like you may be sitting somewhere and someone will say, oh, they remind me of Rosencrantz and Guildenstern, and at least now you've been exposed to them. But how would you describe Rosencrantz and Guildenstern? What kind of people are they? Okay, messengers. Whose side do you think they were on?
Whichever side promised them better
Yeah.
Okay,
stuff.
that's what you need to remember about their character. They were fickle. They were, I don't know if you'd say two-faced, but you're right, they went with whatever would benefit them, right? Okay, so, remember that. Okay, what line did we leave off on?
No.
What?
Like, to,
Enter a lord? Okay, who's lord? We don't have a lord.
Yeah,
We like to
lord.
read lord.
That's fine. I'll be like.
Okay, Holly's lord. Who was Hamlet yesterday? Keith Hamlet, okay. King. Is that Olivia? You the king?
Sure.
Laertes. Lauren. Ostrich comes back in. Skylar, will you read Ostrich?
Just Horatio. Or Horatio's on this page, but I can do both.
He is.
Yeah.
Maybe
Okay.
get
He's
a
like,
line.
he's like 2 lines.
I'll
but
do,
yeah.
I'll do Ostrich.
We need a queen too.
Ooh.
She comes
Lauren,
in a
we
few
need you.
We do need you, Lauren.
I can do 2. Okay. Then Fortune and Bob come in too.
All right.
They're
all
all
the
the
characters
characters.
How about, I'll read the queen, you read Ostrich and Horatio.
Okay.
Okay. All right, Lord.
What page are we on? 136.
Oh, okay.
At the bottom.
Sorry, I was looking at something else. Okay. My lord, his majesty commended him to you by young Osric, who brings back to him that you attend him in the hall. He sends to know if your pleasure hold to play with Laertes, or that you will take longer time.
I am constant to my purposes. They follow the king's pleasure. If his fitness speaks, mine is ready, now or whensoever, provided I be so able as now.
The king and queen and all are coming down.
In happy time.
The queen desires you to use some gentle entertainment to Laertes before you fall to play.
She well instructs me.
You will lose this wager,
Wager.
my lord.
I do not think so. Since he went into France, I have been in continual practice. I shall win at the odds, but thou wilt not think how ill all's here about my heart, but it is no matter.
What are they getting ready to do?
Fight?
Yeah, they're gonna have like a
Joust.
sort of fight, okay? And they're a wager is a bet.
Yeah, we're gonna.
You shall lose this bet. Okay.
Nay, good my lord.
It is but foolery, but it is such a kind of giving, and would perhaps trouble a woman.
If your mind dislike anything, obey it. I will forestall
Mhm.
their repair hither and say you are not fit.
Okay, he says, I'll tell him you're not fit to do this if you want me to.
Not a whit, we defy augury. There is special providence in the fall of a sparrow. If it be now, 'tis not to come. If it be not to come, it will be now. If it be not now, yet it will come. The readiness is all, since no man of aught he knows, he leaves no nows. Wow, he leaves nows. What isn't to leave bedtimes? Let be.
Come, Hamlet, come and take this hand from me.
Okay, did you see all the trouble they went to? A table is prepared, there's trumpets, drums, and officers with cushions, the king and queen, and everybody's there. They've got a big thing of wine, and they're all coming to watch this, right? The king puts Laertes' hand into Hamlet's.
Give me your pardon, sir. I have done you wrong. You pardoned as you are a gentleman. This presence knows, and you must needs have heard. I am punished with a sore distraction. What I have done that might your nature honor and exception, roughly awake, I here proclaim was madness. Wasn't Hamlet wrong, Laertes? Never Hamlet. If Hamlet from himself be taken away, and when he's not himself done wrong, Laertes, then Hamlet does it not. Hamlet denies it. Who does it then? His madness. If it be so, Hamlet is the faction that is wronged. His madness is poor Hamlet's enemy. Sir, in this audience, let my disclaiming from a purposed evil free me so far in your most generous thoughts, that I have shot my arrow over the house and hurt my brother.
I am satisfied in nature, whose motive in this case should stir me most to my revenge. But in my terms of honor I stand aloof, and will no reconcilement till by some elder masters of known honor I have a voice of precedent of peace, to keep my name ungored. But till that time I do receive your offered love like love, and will not wrong it.
I embrace it freely. And will this brother's wager frankly play? Give us the foils. Come on.
Come, one for me.
I'll be your foil, Laertes. In mine ignorance, your skill shall, like a star in the darkest night, stick fiery off indeed.
You mock me, sir.
No, by this hand.
Ooh, I do not fear it. I have seen you both, but since
No.
Give them the
Give
foils.
give them the foils. I'm ahead of myself.
It's right above that, where you were.
Young Ostrich, cousin Hamlet, you know the wager.
Very well, my lord. Your grace has laid the odds over the weaker side.
I do not fear it. I have seen you both, but since he is bettered, we have therefore odds.
This is too heavy, let me see another.
This likes me well. These foils have all of the length.
Okay, well, let's make a prediction here.
Oh my gosh.
Who do you think's gonna win this sword fight?
Say we both die.
Well, aren't you Miss Mary Sunshine today?
My
Each
sister
other
already
at the
told me
same
what
exact
happens
time.
in this book.
So
Yeah.
it's hard to predict when you already know, isn't it? So,
I accidentally
saw it on the city guide, yes. Marnie's trying not to look and ignore the full conversation. Okay, prepare to play, Osric.
Aye, my good lord.
Set me the stoops of wine upon that table. If Hamlet give the first or second hit, or quit in answer of the third exchange, let all the battlements their ordnance fire. The king shall drink to Hamlet's better breath, and in the cup and union shall he throw, richer than that which 4 successive kings in Denmark's crown have worn. Give me the cups, and let the kettle to the trumpet speak, the trumpet to the cannoneer without, the cannons to the heavens to earth. Now the king drinks to Hamlet. Come, begin.
Okay, the trumpets go off.
And you, the judges, bear a wary eye.
Come on, sir.
Come, my lord.
1.
No.
Okay, now, think of the king for a second. For all appearances, he should be rooting for who?
Hamlet.
Hamlet, because that's his stepson. But deep down, he's rooting for
Laertes.
Laertes, because he wants Hamlet to die. Right, okay, Hamlet.
Judgment.
I hit a very
Palpable.
palpable hit.
Well, again.
Stay, give me drink. Hamlet, this pearl is thine. Here's to thy health. Give him the cup.
I'll play this bout first. Set it by a while. Come, another hit. What say you?
A touch. I do confess it.
Our son shall win.
He's fat and scant of breath. Fat means sweaty, if you look down at the bottom. Here, Hamlet, take my napkin and rub thy brows. The queen carouses to thy fortune, Hamlet.
Good, madam.
Gertrude, do not drink.
I will, my lord, I pray you pardon me.
It is the poisoned cup. It is too late.
You dare not drink yet, madam, by and by.
Come, let me wipe thy face.
My lord, I'll hit him now.
I do not think it.
And yet it is almost against my conscience.
Come for the third, Laertes. You do not dally. I pray you pass with your best violence. I am sure you make a wanton of me.
Oh, wonton.
Say you
A
so.
wanton.
Come on.
Nothing either way.
How about you now?
In scuffling they change rapiers, and both are wounded.
Part them. They are incensed.
Nay, come again.
Look to the queen there. Oh. Oh, I'm both those. They bleed on both sides. How is it, my lord?
Talking to yourself?
How is it, Laertes?
Why, as a woodcock to mine own springe, Osric, I am justly killed with mine own treachery.
How does the queen?
She sounds to see them bleed.
No, no, the drink, oh my dear Hamlet, the drink, I am poisoned.
Oh,
So
villainy, ho! Let the doors be locked. Treachery, seek it out.
It is here, Hamlet. Hamlet, thou art slain. No medicine in the world can do thee good. In thee there is not half an hour's life. The treacherous instrument is in thy hand, unbaited and envenomed. The foul practice hath turned itself on me. Lo, here I lie, never to rise again. Thy mother's poisoned, I can no more. The king's the blame.
The point envenomed too, then venom to thy word.
Treason, treason. Oh, yet defend me, friends. I am but hurt.
Here, thou incestuous, murderous, incestuous, murderous, damned Dane, drink off this potion in thy union here. Follow my mother.
Oh, I'm dead.
King dies.
He is justly served.
For dropping like flies in here.
It is
Dun,
a
dun,
poison.
dun.
It is a poison tempered by himself. Exchange forgiveness of me, noble Hamlet. Mine and my father's death